Hey guys, so I'm all about celebrating love, equality and difference. And so are Foil Me Foils. Oh yes, the new Pride foil from Foil Me. So before I go into why I was so incredibly chuffed when Emily and the Foil Me Foils, the amazing Foil Me Foils team, asked me to be involved, and why this Pride collection is so close to my heart, let's have a little look at the collection and what's in it. So you've already seen in its incredible, beautifully, uniquely designed, slightly soft touch, which is gorgeous packaging, this is the wide. Now, obviously the whole collection has the same design on it and it does carry the same design throughout all of the foils inside, but this is the wide size foil, and this is really why I completely fell in love with Foil Me, and it's been the only foil that I've used now for the last 2.5 years. A wider foil means that you can travel over the head and apply techniques, creative techniques, normal foiling techniques, in a much speedier fashion. So we love the wide, and that's what I use the most of in salon. Then we have the original. Now this one's open. I've opened this as soon as it came this morning, as soon as it was delivered to my home here. Now this is the original Grip Me foil, and let's just pull one of those out so we can see it in all of its glory. Now there's the rainbow design. I mean, absolutely incredible. There's a couple of reasons that, not just because it's beautiful and colourful, and obviously as colourists we all love colour, but it's also because what the Pride rainbow stands for, you know, the equality and the diversity, which we're going to talk about in a second, but also it's a point of difference. No one else has this design. It's unique to Foil Me, and it will always be unique to Foil Me. So it's something that's going to create conversation and interest in salon, which is always a good thing. And we know, Foil Me know, and I've had some experience of using other pattern foils that they've come out with, and it does always create a lot of conversation in salon, and that's, as far as I'm concerned, being unique is a good thing. But also, if we turn the foil around, you can see it has the unique Foil Me, Grip Me texture. Now, this is like tiny little dimples, if you like. It's a very, very fine, high grade foil to use, which makes application really easy. But these little dimples, once you apply lightener or colour to them, it actually slightly adheres it to the hair and makes application much quicker. So it's kind of a win-win. It's like a win-win-win actually. You've got beautiful looking foils, Grip Me texture, and also championing diversity. So that's the original. I generally use that around the front of the hairline for face frames, or if someone's got shorter hair, or maybe on the back of the hairline. I would generally keep a box of wides nearby me on my trolley and a box of originals on the side or on the trolley, and swap them over as I'm going along. And then we have the extra wides. I will obviously be opening these because I have a couple of dolly heads that I'm going to do some bits and pieces on, do some highlights on. Now this is the extra wide. This is something that I would use for creative techniques, like if I was doing ombre, which we still do, or if I was doing teasy lights, or if I wanted to incubate something and actually lay these on the hair. So the same amazing rainbow design, but on a foil that's extra wide. I mean, who doesn't want that? Now, if you've used Foil Me foils before and you're already a fan, then you'll know there's something else that saves you a lot of time when applying highlights or creative colouring techniques in salon. And that is the boxes really, and the packaging, and the unique pop-up action. What am I talking about if you've never used them before? So first of all, we have the perforations in the front, which is how you get into the box of foils. But these are pre-cut and folded foils. So, I mean, and it's not rocket science, but it's a really brilliant idea. You pull the foil out and the next foil is waiting for you to grab. It's all about system, isn't it? Foil highlighting. And, you know, the quicker we can be and the more effective we can be, the better. Now, the foil has a pre-folded lip on it there, just a very, very thin lip. Obviously, as I said before, this is a very thin gauge foil, and it's folded in the center. So that means that cuts the time of you actually having to fold it in the center yourself beforehand, or when you're actually folding up the foil to seal it. But the best thing of all is that the foil is waiting there for you to use with the next one. Okay, so we know that the Pride collection is beautiful to look at, easy to use, and it makes application super speedy. But there's something I want to share with you now that's really close to the hearts of the Foil Me team and myself. Foil Me have partnered with ILGA WORLD. That's the Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender and Intersex Association. It's a global charity that champions diversity and human rights around the globe. It's a really incredible charity, and it's amazing that for every box of Pride collection foils that's sold, Foil Me are going to donate $1 to ILGA World. The charity will be added or linked either in the description or somewhere in this post so that you guys can go and check them out. And I sincerely hope that you do, because they are the most amazing organisation. So that just leaves me to say that if you'd like to get your hands on some of the Pride collection, I mean, who wouldn't? I can't wait to use these. It's so nice to see all these beautiful, brightly coloured foils with an amazing message sitting around my flat here. If you'd like to get your hands on some of these, then if you're in Australia, you can get them directly from Foil Me Foils, or if you're elsewhere in the world, get them from your normal distributor. If you're here in the UK, which is where I am right now, then you can get them from How High Brands, and all of that will be linked in the description box if you're on YouTube, or it will be down below if you're watching this on IGTV. So that just leaves me to say thank you so much for watching, and get into the Pride collection from Foil Me.